Hey, it's Joe Glines from the Automator, and we recorded this video live. We were updating a script that creates fake drives and allows you to have shortcuts to folders, which makes it really easy to have them. Anyway, Rizwan had added the import-export button, but I realized some icons would be really helpful in ListView to depict whether it's a local or a fake drive. And so I asked Irfan to teach us how to do that. And he remembered with our icon finder tool, you can easily have it write a lot of the code for you. So we just recorded that video as a little demo. I think you'll enjoy it. Also, that fake drive, if you haven't played with it, it's a game changer to create keep all your paths the same across computers, or just create a local drive that represents a folder that's hard to get to. Hope you enjoy the video. Thank you. Cheers. If you're interested, we do have Intro to GUI's course, which you could probably learn a lot more about him in that course. Cheers. So we're just going to walk through adding an icon to a list view.
Okay. So first of all, what I'm doing here, I will select my icon. So that's how we add. And first of all, we have to get the image list ID that we create and apply to our list view. So I'm gonna change it later, but first let me choose the other icon for our drive, I think. Okay, so I was I was using this one. Is this one okay for us? Imagers,
It
can
doesn't
you?
really matter. I just don't love it, but it's fine.
Okay. So we are using this resource finder tool, and it helps us to like get the
Well,
icons.
yeah, but show how you chose the list view, the copy code. You chose what?
Okay. So I have to select some icon in here, choose icon here, and then I have my list for list view. I'm using this, and for the tray icon, usually set to the tray set icon. If I copy that, I get this code here, and this code is in my clipboard. So this is very handy tool to like build an icon. So we are listing all the real files that our system32 has, and we are targeting those and using icon from there. So here I'm using the imagers DLL and icon 20, which I don't, which from the code I don't know, but from this tool I know what it was. And for the list views we have, if I look at the list views, okay. So in our list view controls, I have here is a good example for adding images. So we were using this ID, we have to set this ID and we have to create. So we will be creating two icons, and I'm gonna use this code from there. So here I will use this image list ID. I can change it, but this is not there now. So I'm going to create two icons, and my drives always called this, and that's how we create a list of the icon. So IL icon list creates the length of the icon, and we assign it to a variable. So this is the icon list, and we are adding two icons. So because it has the limit of two, and we will use icon 1 and 2 when we are adding. And we are loading the drives here and adding the icons here. So, but we have to know which drive, which is a drive and which is not. So for that, I have to debug. And I should have stopped here. Okay. So this is the local path. Okay, so when my path is local, I'm gonna use, so I'll do a condition here, F. Okay, it is suggesting me the code, but I'll be using the icon here. So icon 1, or by or otherwise I have icon 2, and I can use that in options. So next time I will load with the icon. So let me run it again. So you can see these are my local drive, but this is my virtual drive. And if I increase the GUI, all over GUI size, so set font, S12, size 12. So my icon will grow bigger and you will see them better. So now this one look like more intuitive. So these are my local drives. I cannot remove them because they are physically available, but this folder can be removed. So I can remove this folder. And by the way, I cannot do this right now, but I can add new folder and assign to any location. So I am choosing X drive and I can convert any folder. So for example, if I want to, I don't know why it is not loading, but let's suppose I want to create this a drive. So my tools will be X drive. So if I add that and I pressed yes, I don't want to back up right now. So my X drive is my tools. So when I go to my drives, so you can see X drive. So this is directly going and jumping into my tools. So I can directly have a kind of a shortcut to a folder that is like available in anywhere in my physical hard drives. So this is a very good tool. I was just
And we just
walking.
imported, as we mentioned in a hero call, every like once a year maybe Windows will release an update that ends up wiping out your settings, and it's rare. I mean, it happens for me every couple of years often, is the frequency. But now we have the import and export. So if you build it the way you want it, you can hit export, so you have a backup in case Windows wipes it for you. Then you can just hit import and basically have your settings that you had mapped out.
And right now we can see the icon is wrong. So when we are adding a drive, I have to change. So I'm
Yeah, good catch. Yeah,
list
it's
view
always going
add.
to be, yeah.
So I have to find wherever I'm adding my drive. So
Now,
I
if you
will.
reloaded that tool, it would be correct, right? Because then it would be searching and looping and finding it.
So icon 2 is the virtual drive that we are adding, and that's for import. And I think the script that I'm running, that will add another icon. So when we are updating it.
Yeah, the load drivers, if you can see the load drivers are down, yeah, line number 177. Yeah, when you are loading this function, then you will get the right path and drive.
No, actually, I'm looking for when I am triggering this LV add, so I can update that.
Yeah, it's when you add it,
Yeah, so okay. So this one, I think, mount drive, so icon 2 should be there. So I am changing to I'm running a script and then I'm adding a new drive. Yeah, that's the one that will trigger add drives. So yeah, icon to right. So now I'm gonna reload the script and I'm gonna test that again. So yes. So now I lose that my virtual drive that I just created. I'm gonna add it again. So I can see I'm selecting a correct icon. So not now. So now it's selected the correct icon because I made changes. So I mentioned the icons where it needed. So I can do for virtual drive. So here you have to make sure the first icon you add will become icon 1 and the second icon you add will become icon 2 and the user have to like remember what is the order, and by this order we have to mention icon 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, and how many icons we can add we have to decide while creating the image list. So image list ID we will use, and we will also make sure that we apply it. So when we use in the options, they are already applied to our list view.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. So I'll put the URL, by the way, for this tool. We'll update the download, but it's great for letting you map out drives, and then like we do. So that S drive that Irfan referred to, we all have the same path to the S drive, and it makes it easy for us to share files between each other, even though they go to different folders on our different computers. We fake the path, so it's similar across. Thanks for watching. Cheers.